Well, hello again. Steve Suffletto from Erie Community College. This video is going to talk about how we can use the Ricoh C5200S to print the back side of the Easter Bunny Rabbit Basket project. Well, one of the first things we need to determine is how does the paper need to be put into the paper trays. So if you remember, we have 3 paper trays here. Paper tray 3 is usually 1117, tabloid or landscape. That's typically 8.5 by 14, but someone put 12 by 18 in there. And tray 1 is our 8.5 by 11. Letter size. So let's write on here, up. And just to be sure, this is down. Now what we can do is come over to the EFI Fire EREP, and under the held queue I have this Easter Bunny basket tracing flipped. If I double click that, we can verify that we're just printing 1 copy. The media is 24-pound uncoated letter portrait coming out of tray number 1. The layout is no duplexing, normal. The color should be grayscale, not color, but just grayscale. The image is fine. And for finishing, I want to make sure that the image shift is all set to 0 here. 0, 0, 0, 0 for the front, for the back, for the up and down and left and right. That's all good. So now we can go ahead and print this. Double click print. You can see that it says we are processing and now printing. We can come over here. A blue flasher is good. It says it's printing the Easter Bunny project on 8.5 by 11. We come over to our delivery and we see that this is up, this is down. That means when I put the paper in, I want the printing to be up. So let's go ahead and take some offset litho printed sheets, all blank on the back. Put these into our paper tray 1, face up. Come back to the EFI Fire EREP. Reprint this again. Eight and a half by 11 Easter Bunny. So this side is face up, this side is face down. Now what we want to do is make sure that we have good front to back register, so I'll just turn on this flashlight. And we can now look at this image. And it looks like the black, you can see how these eyes here, see how that eye right there is not in focus front to back. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go to image. Actually, it's finishing. Go to image shift, make sure that's clicked on. And we want to take the back Is it the back or is it the front? We want to take the back and bring that image up. I'm clicking here and you can see the number changing there. Let's bring it up 1/8 of an inch. 1/8 of an inch would be 0.125, which would round to 1.23. Okay, let's print that. Now let's check front to back register. Turn that flashlight on. And did it get better or worse? So let's number these. Yeah, I just switched them in my hands. That was below. This is below. It looks like the same amount. So nothing's changed. So that means that when we go back to finishing, this is not the back that we're changing. It's got to be the front. So we'll set this back to 0. And we'll change this by 0.125. Okay. Let's print that. So image shift is checked on. It's not the back, it's the front. Let's print that. We learned from our mistake, so we want to number these immediately so we don't get confused. So this is number 3. Let's check front to back register. Better. I think we're a little too high. And we need to shift to the right just a little bit. So we're going to come down and shift to the right. So, image shift. We want to come down slightly. And we want to move to the right slightly. Okay, let's print that. This was number 3. This is number 4. Let's check the backup. Ooh, that's very, very nice. Very nice. So hopefully you can see this. I'll get